Howdy, Practical Patriots and Practical Preppers. Yoko to Grus, aus Texas. Hey, folks, John, Practical Nurse. My buddy, Billy Tait, sent me a couple of mags. These are Mission First Tactical 5.56 mags. Polymer. Okay, I got it. These get a bad rap, don't they? All right, but he sent them to me and said, Johnny, please give these a fair, honest, practical review. And I said, no problem. Test rifle, my AR. Radical Firearms upper, Palmetto State Armory lower, with my primary arms 2.5 optic. Love it. Let's grab some ammo and take him to the other end of the range and give him a test. You can go too with us. One. First question I have about any magazine is, does it fit? Yep, fits really well. See if it releases well. Releases really good. No complaints there. Let's move on to the next test, which is the tomahawk throw and the float test. This test is the tomahawk throw. I don't ever really recall doing this with a polymer AR mag, but I guess this is the first time for everything. Let's give it a try. Yep. Everything looks good. Don't see any cracks or anything. All right, next test, float test. This test is the float test, and of course we have a little bit of creek water here. And we're going to toss our mag in there, see if it floats long enough just to retrieve it. Yep, I could have got it. And there she goes. All right, but I could have got it. Awesome. Long enough to see, long enough to retrieve it. Next test. So a lot of y'all say you want me to watch me drop the mag. Okay, I'll drop both of them right on top of their feed lips. Kind of head high, which is 6 feet. Yeah. I mean, I'm out of the boonies. You see any concrete out here? I mean, really? Nothing? Try it again. Still nothing. I mean, I guess if I was out in the concrete jungle or whatever, but I'm not. I'm a homestead defender. This is my home, out in the country, on a farm. No problems. A little bit of dirt. So for this test, I just want to make sure that it feeds really well. And so I've got basically 2 mags. And we're going to put one mag in and do kind of a change out. We're going to have a good time here. So my bolt is locked to the rear, as you can clearly see, and got a few live rounds in there. So let's put these in there. The weapon did not fire. A little point of order, had to get my hearing protection on. Let's take some shots down range, shall we? All right. Spectacles and everything where I can see them, my protective eyewear. Let's call a stop right there. Weapon on safe. Alrighty. We're right there. If I understand it correctly, this version of Mission First Tactical's 5.56 mags is probably one of the early versions, and they've come out with a new like extreme duty with a window or something like that. So these, if you find them, garage sale, somebody who doesn't want them anymore, if you find them for about $6 to $10, it's not too bad. But as I understand it, they have a next generation, which is the extreme duty ones, which go for around $12 to $14. But if you find these, they're not too bad. Understanding though that any magazine that works correctly one time that saves your life is a good one. Okay, whether you use them for the range or you actually keep them stuffed in a bag or in your stash. And we'll talk about stash in another video. Billy Tait, thank you so very much for sending me these mags. They held up so far to what I do. I've shot several rounds out of them just to test to make sure. And I mean, tossed them around. You should have seen how many times I had to attempt a tomahawk throw. I'm just not used to throwing an AR mag. Okay, questions, comments, leave them below. Until I see y'all again, I'm Johnny the Practical Nurse, out here